Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me. I'm back. I know, it's been a while. I think it's been like 3 weeks or something, but I'm back, needless to say, and you might know something different with this kind of video that you're watching right now, and that's the fact that this is more of a free-form kind of video, right? Usually what I do, if you watch my videos, is that they're very scripted, right? I usually just always have a script, and I just go by that, and that's how I've always done it for a while now. But I thought differently with this video, since I've always wanted to do the no script, just kind of live com kind of way. And while I did do that back in my heydays of YouTube, back when I didn't know what I was doing, I was just putting out content, just put out content. I feel like I could go back now that I'm like not too terrible at this, and the fact that it allows me to do a lot of content that I still want to do. So I think this is going to be good. It allows me to do things that I've always wanted to do with this channel but couldn't because of the script. And what you see right here is, this is how I got it. But as I was saying, this allows me to do things that I could never do on my channel because of the scripts and just having it be more of like a documentary. But I just think it'll be nice. And of course, if you're wondering where I was for the past 3 weeks, it's mainly just school. It was the end of school, which meant finals and projects and all that. So just a lot of work overall. And that's why I just wasn't posting like I normally do. Now, I did still have my shorts going, since shorts aren't exactly the hardest thing to make. They take about, I'd say 30 minutes. Versus a normal video, which can take upwards of like 7 hours. Which is actually pretty short if you consider it. I know people that put days into their videos. But, of course, wow. Okay, that was horrendous. But, of course, we're on Cold War like always, and this is the new Fire Team elimination mode, which is essentially just blackout. And that just really sucks. But it's essentially just blackout with, instead of a zone, you have radiation, which it kind of works like a circle, just it's more sporadic, you could say. It's not exactly the best mechanic in the world, but I think it's better than the actual just circle. Now, granted, if this was what I would prefer it to be, I would prefer it to have the old blackout map, since I love the blackout map. And I'm just getting torched. I should stop coming. I am 2 and 3. This is crazy. It's actually kind of funny, since I've only played this one other time, and it's like an hour ago, and I won. Got 18 kills without a single death, so probably skill based is coming at me here, but I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. But as I was saying before, though, this new style of videos, the live com, allows me to do a lot more I want to do, and trust me, I got a lot of content coming out. I just been stockpiling ideas in my little journal I have, so content is definitely going to be on the move. So it's going to be the normal schedule: Monday video, Wednesday short, Friday video, like you're seeing this on a Friday. It's gonna resume now that I'm on summer, and I might even I probably will go back to Twitch. Usually I'm in like sporadic movements with Twitch where I'm on it for like a couple weeks, just hardcore, then I just stop for like 3 months. So I plan on coming back, and I don't know what I'll be playing, maybe some other things, but I think this is a good change of pace. Now, don't get me wrong, the scripted videos aren't going anywhere, alright? I still have those planned, but being able to do this allows me to do much more things. I think the big thing I really want to do is that it allows me to go back to play older CODs, since I could do the script, but I hate it here. So I was saying before, this new live com kind of allows me to go back to play older CODs, because I've been really wanting to do that. Anything from Black Ops 2 to Black Ops 4. I just want to revisit those CODs, and while I could have done it with the scripted style, I just didn't think it would be as good. And don't get me wrong, we're obviously going to improve. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Oh, where did you go? Where did you go? Wait, Slick, where did you go, fool? You know, I don't remember exactly what I was saying, but pretty much what just happened there is that spider that I lost like an hour ago just crawled up my arm, and I kind of freaked out. But we're on a game mode I'm more comfortable with, where I feel like I just won't get too much destroyed on, since, man, that elimination was disgusting versus this. So, if you don't know, Standoff has come out for Cold War, And honestly, Cold War has been adding a lot of updates to just improve the game overall. And I'd say it's actually a pretty fun game now. Now, don't get me wrong, the skill base still ruins it after a while, but if you just don't play as much and you could just casually play and not just try, like these kids that can't hit their shots, you have a lot more fun. So, if you're ever thinking about getting Cold War, I actually think right now there's a free trial weekend going on. Until like June 8th, I want to say. I could be completely wrong, but I know 100% for sure there's a free trial going on. So if you have Warzone, you could go into Warzone, and the very first playlist you see is Cold War Free Weekend, and it'll download it from that. Or you could just go into, on PC, the Blizzard app. On Xbox and PlayStation, I would imagine there's stores. I don't know. I don't play console, but it is free, and I honestly would say check it out. And the best part with free trial weekends is that if you're a trial player, they're gonna give you some pretty low SPMM, since they want to reel you in, of course. So they want to give you an easy time so you enjoy yourself. Versus me, where I'm just disgusting and have 20 days on this game. I have both Team Ultra, Dark Aether. That's disgusting game. Completely fair. Anyway, with their new improvements, I'd say Cold War is pretty fun. Now, of course, it still has its big problems. For example, that M16 you just saw. Fun fact, they have never nerfed the M16 once since launch. So it's still incredibly overpowered. It's just annoying. I don't know why they won't nerf the tacticals. They nerfed the AUG, which, granted, the AUG is still incredibly overpowered. But at least they acknowledged it, but everything else, they're just ignoring. So pretty much what I'm trying to say, besides getting wrecked, is that if you want to have fun on Cold War, pretty much just don't play it. Not like don't play it, obviously, but just play it less. Since I've been playing Cold War a couple months ago, just all the time, constantly, just I would say maybe 5 to like 8 hours a day. It was disgusting. But now I play maybe 3 max, right? And it's just a lot more fun. Now, granted, as I keep saying, it still has the skilled base, and trust me, it's in here. You can see it. And it still has the sweats, that jump shot and slide cancel, that really suck at hitting their shots, but it's still a fun game, I would say. If they just made it connection-based, I think this would be one of the best games since Black Ops 3, but they're obviously not going to do that. So, of course, if you want to try out Cold War, I honestly say, usually I've been saying don't try it, it's not worth it, but honestly, if you have time this weekend, I would do it. It's not that bad. You mainly just have cheese weapons and SBMM. And by cheese weapons, you have the LC-10, the M16, and just pretty much every tac rifle. I'm gonna keep it real. Every tac rifle is overpowered. It's insane. Fun fact, if you have a death machine and someone has an M16, the M16 will outgun you. And my stick drift just looked into the air. But if you could just get past everything, this is a pretty fun game. Or just get off when you need to get off. Like right now, I'm not really feeling this game. I've been on it for probably 2 hours, I'd say, today, and the SPMM is definitely catching up. And the problem with modes like Nuketown 24/7 and Standoff 24/7 is that's where all the sweats are, and that's where the SPMM hits the hardest. So I've mainly been playing 12v12 because, 12v12, it's a lot harder to get 24 people in the same skill base as me, so it's a little more casual. Don't get me wrong, it's definitely still sweaty sometimes, but it's definitely not as sweaty. And then you have the new game mode, which is Fireteam Elimination, or Blackout 2.0 essentially. It's not a bad game. I think it's actually really fun. I just don't like the skilled base in it, and I also don't like the Fireteam maps. Honestly, if they would have done anything to make it great, I think adding just a new map, a Blackout 2.0 map, would have made it that much better, since, get out of here. But if they just added a new map, a Blackout 2.0 map, I would have been more happy with that. Now, granted, I've been playing the Outbreak Easter egg for 4 days, and yes, I'm gonna make a video on that, but I've been doing that for a while, so I've been playing the Fireteam maps so much, and it's just terrible. So I'm just not really trying to play the Fireteam maps, which could just be me, because I mean, once you play the Fireteam maps that much, it's kind of boring. But it would be nice if they brought out the Blackout map or a new one, because if you never played Blackout, it is an insane map. It's just every good Call of Duty map ever is on that map. Think of a map that's in the Treyarch world, and it's probably on that. Okay. I gotta get rid of the Street Trooper. I started using it out of rage, but it's just not great when I use it. But bringing it all around back to what I was saying, I am back. Videos are returning. This new live comm style is going to be something new that I haven't tried before. And Jesus, we just got destroyed by people that are barely going positive or going negative. But videos are coming back. I like this new live commentator style. I've done it before, but it's been at least 3 years, so we'll see how it goes up. And obviously, I'll get better with this as time goes by, since it's been a while since I've done something like this. And it's just a whole new style. Also, if you want to try out Cold War, I'd say do it. Of course, it's only like a weekend long, and I feel like that's enough time to tell if you like it or not. Chances are you're probably not going to like it if I'm being real with you and you're a decent COD player, but you never know, since it has that Treyarch feel, and it feels very nice. It's just the skill base and the cheese weapons is what's ruining it. So, overall, thank you for watching the video. If you made it here, I hope you enjoyed. Until the next one, see ya.